Have you guys ever seen seats like this? These are suede Alcantara seats. Now, keeping them clean can be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean them up, getting them to look nicer with a few simple products. Let's get to it. So one thing we do have to understand about Alcantara is that it's not like your standard ordinary fabric. This is a lot softer. It's a lot more delicate. It's thinner really than your average regular cloth seat. So we're gonna be using our Invincible Nonsense all-purpose cleaner. Why? Like I said, these are a little bit more delicate, so I just wanna take extreme precaution when I'm cleaning this. So our Nonsense all-purpose cleaner is gonna allow me to do that. Now I took the liberty to dilute this already pre-hand 8:1 with warm water in here. The reason why is because, like I'm saying, I don't wanna cause any harm to the seat or to the fabric. So diluting my Nonsense is gonna allow me to clean this with a lot more caution. And at the end of the day, that's what we want. We don't wanna damage anything, but we wanna make sure we're ensuring ourselves with a deep clean. So dilute your Nonsense 8:1. That means for every part Nonsense, 8 parts water. So let's break down what we have here. We have a lot of oil and gunk buildup along the edges. Why? Because I'm pretty sure when the customer comes in and out of their seat, this is getting rubbed along with jeans, shorts, even kind of any excess pickup that they might have on their hand where they're touching here, whatever it is. Now there's 2 ways of scrubbing this. We could either scrub this and take extra precaution just using our microfiber towels, but we might require a little bit of help of our leather brush. The reason why I'm using a leather brush is because the bristles are super soft. They're not gonna damage any of your leather surfaces like seats, dashboards, panels, whatever you may have leather on. This is extremely safe for it. So since it is one of our brushes with our most delicate bristles, I'm gonna be using that with our Alcantara seats as well. Let me just open up my microfiber towels. Keep in mind, this pack comes with 3. Always be sure, whether you're working on the interior or exterior, remove that tag. That way we're preventing any micro scratches from occurring. It might not make sense obviously with the interior, but with the exterior, that's pretty crucial. So we're gonna fold this into 4s. That way we get a lot from our towel. And this is what I'm talking about, you guys. Look, the key to this is that you kind of don't want to drench it with water. You want to keep this as dry as possible at all times. You just want to ensure you're cleaning this the right way, safely, because the last thing we want is to damage something like this, because it can be pretty pricey to repair. So first I'm going to see if I can knock it down with my microfiber towel, then I'll move on to my brush. Now since I know I'm not going to wet my seat, I do want to put a little bit extra product onto my microfiber towel. That way I know I'm transferring enough product to work it in, to let it sit and dwell, and to just break up all that gunk that's in there. So I'm gonna damp it on there. Let that dwell on there, like I said. That way it's just breaking off any grease, honestly. And you guys could obviously tell how clean my towel is. So once I'm done scrubbing, you guys are gonna see how dirty it gets too. This thing's pretty dirty, you guys. It's pretty bad. He works in a mechanic shop, by the way. The customer for this car works in a mechanic shop. So I know he tries to kind of maintain it, keep it well, but sometimes, you know, sometimes it just gets the best of us. All right, so I feel like that's enough product onto the surface. If we need more, obviously we'll add more as we go. And just the way I like to clean this, the way I like to scrub this, is just with linear motions. Same way how you would do if you're wiping something onto your paint. Linear motions. The reason why is because you don't want to break up these fabric patterns here. The last thing I want to do is just go crazy in mixed patterns where, as you can see, do you ever see a suede effect where you brush it to one side, it changes color, you brush it to the other side, it changes a different color? That's because of the pattern I'm talking about. I don't want to ruin that look. I don't want to ruin that finish. So just when wiping, just linear motions, you guys. That's honestly what you need. Don't put a lot of pressure into this either. Let the product do most of the work. 75% work of the product, 25% work of elbow grease. That's usually what I like. And obviously the color's gonna look a little different because the fabric is wet. So don't be scared there. Now I could see the surface getting a little bit brighter. I could see myself getting rid of a little bit more gunk buildup than I have like places like here. I am coming to the conclusion that I might need to scrub it now. It's just really caked up on it and it's really dirty. But as you can see, look how much dirt we're taking off. This is a clean towel, you guys. Look at all that. Because I'm just working in a small area too. But just look at that. It's pretty disgusting. For the best results that I've gotten when cleaning Alcantara, I would recommend you guys using, if you guys have available a steamer around you, that would be really beneficial to it as well. You kind of just want to steam the area, put some other nonsense, spray it on there, clean it, trust. For the best results, that's another method as well. I'm gonna put it aside. Now I'm just gonna get another microfiber towel. It's good to always have two. That way you have a wet one for your product, and then you have a dry one just to dry up the surface, see where you're at, see if you need to attack it more, or see if you can move on to the next area. Obviously it's gonna look a little darker right now because, like I said, you guys, it's still a little damped, but as you can see, this is getting a lot brighter and a lot cleaner than areas like this where I still need to touch up, and areas like this where they're still completely dirty and you could tell every single dirt print on it. If you're getting results like this is what you want to look for. This is what you want to keep. This means right here that you're doing good. You know, you're getting that, you're still having that finish where you could play with the suede. That means you're not damaging the surface, but you're also getting rid of all these dark edges that usually mean dirt. So see how it's a lot lighter here, a lot darker here, and extremely dark in areas like this. So I'm gonna fast forward. I'm gonna probably move on to my brush because just to kind of get this and speed things up a little bit more. So let me just try out my brush. So if you're ever gonna use a brush, you guys, onto your suede, spray the bristles. This way you're getting a lot more lather, meaning you're putting less liquid onto the surface and just more foam. And that's honestly what you want. So miss my brush a couple times. Just same thing, one motion. You feel like you want more lather or need more lather? So yeah, if you guys seen, I was going with the downward motion. So now I feel like let's attack it the opposite way. That way we're cleaning everything from on top. Now let's just pick up the fibers, making sure we're getting underneath them and cleaning that as well. So I'm gonna be going with an upward motion now. Now I'm gonna come around with my dry microfiber towel and try to dry the surface as much as I can. So yeah. Now all we have to do is now just play the waiting game, let that damp up. That way you guys see the before and after of how we started versus how we ended up with our Alcantara seats. And it's honestly, it's just that simple. A few notes that I do want you guys to remember from this video is, number one, use your microfiber towel first. This way you're ensuring yourself with a safe clean. If you're gonna move on to a brush, make sure it's a soft bristle brush. Make sure it's nothing aggressive, nothing that's gonna damage the fibers. Move in linear motions. You don't wanna mess up the pattern of the fibers. And most importantly, make sure you're using a soft cleaner, such as an all-purpose cleaner that you can dilute, such as our nonsense. Something that's gonna ensure a nice, soft finish. Keep that in mind, you guys. If you like any of these products, be sure to check them out at your local detail garage or on our website at 𝘃𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏